previously on Among the Dust.
They'd not had an attack in months. An attack from what?
There's something in the compound, but I can't see anything.
Could be not visible or detectable.
Do you have your weapons to hand?
Let's engage with whatever's out there.
We've got much point just sitting around talking about it. Got to do something.
Wink is going to find a place where he can watch the front door of the facility.
We have to find out as much as we can. Goes to copy the information onto the data pad.
Take out his sniper rifle just to be prepared.
I'm going to the front door of the main building itself.
You don't hear it. You feel it. Walloped by this thing.
Very close, already attacking someone, and he sort of panics.
Open up my hands, and this bolt of electricity.
Coming around from a corner is a Shirin. It looks like a big snake. It opens up its maw and it lifts you down and inside its gullet.
And now...
Well, that's not good.
For now,
Sending on Team Men in Black.
you take no damage.
No,
That's nice.
that's...
It is going to move. And it is going to start veering towards the new Shirin creature that it sees on the outside. It's going to move right up to it.
I must say, it's nice of this guy to help us. He couldn't have arrived a little bit earlier. Again, not criticising them. I'm happy for the help. Happy for the help.
It's so interesting to see how it always comes down to how the combat starts. Who's where is everyone? Yeah.
This is another for the post, but I realised I could have done something way helpful earlier, but
Pinch.
I didn't.
Your turn. You are now very aware that Zahhak
I know it's Zahhak for sure.
inside this creature.
I did just see that happen from my vantage point on the roof.
The limp Kasathan, no struggle, no nothing, seemingly unconscious, down inside.
Well, my sniper rifle really failed me, so...
I would say if there's a really big weapon you've got,
Or,
Yeah.
it's a
or
really
your
short shot.
sneak attack with your funky
Yeah, I'm going to
sonic
switch
pistol.
weapons.
Because
here's,
as an operative, you can do that.
here's the thing.
You could drop your sniper
No, but
rifle.
here's the thing. So my trick attack is a full action.
Yes.
So I can't
I see what you're
do
saying.
my trick attack, but I can switch weapons and still attack with my other weapon.
Yeah.
Can you drop as a free action?
You drop as a swift action, don't you? Or as an operative, does it turn to a... I'm pretty sure...
If you're dropping, it's free. If you're switching, it's move.
Okay, so you could drop the sniper rifle as a free action, and then do you have an ability to quick draw out your pistol?
I can
From
draw
your
it
face.
as a swift.
Yes.
Okay,
Which negates the
only as a
ability to use a
swift.
full action, yeah.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
It's like The Witcher. It went south really fast.
Yeah, that first turn crit was not pleasant.
We don't even know what this thing is.
It's a big snake.
Okay. Well, I guess we do know what this thing is then.
Yeah.
A big snake with a weird dragon head.
Kind of a cute face.
It does have a cute... That's the worst thing. It does have a cute face.
So also when you were saying when it grappled you, it didn't have to go against your AC or anything? That was part of the...
Yeah, that's got it's
The deal?
It's got a unique thing where it doesn't need to.
Okay, so it's not
Yeah.
helpful for me to help you in that way or anything,
it's
or
got-
to help
it's-
anyone else in that way.
It's got
No.
a unique quality.
It's got a special grapple move.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm just doing a regular attack then, I guess. So I'm gonna put my rifle back in my mouth and take out my pistol. There's a lot of gross noises up on the roof, but I think it's also through unintelligible kind of just squeak screaming of because I've just seen my best friend be eaten.
Yeah.
And that's a little distressing.
Fair. That's fair. I'll allow it.
So I think all of that, there's a lot of gross noises happening up there, and eventually pulling out my my OG, my baby, and firing that instead, because that's never done me wrong.
Yeah, which weapon is this?
This is my sonic pistol.
Ah, beautiful.
Yeah, but I can't do a trick attack, unfortunately.
Not yet.
But we'll see if I even make it through this one.
Just really wondering what this creature's digestive tract is.
Okay, so that is 16.
To EAC or KAC.
Oh, sorry.
EAC for a sonic pistol, I would
EAC.
say.
Hits.
Yay.
Meets it, beats it.
I'd be more excited, but I'm
not going to celebrate.
the
Yeah,
peril.
We still need to, cut our friend out of this thing's stomach. So
None of us have a sword. Wait, do we?
a
No,
knife.
none of us have a
I have a knife.
Sorry, I rolled the wrong dice.
I saw that. You rolled a d20 for damage, and
I
I was
sure
like,
did.
I'm not going to say anything.
No, I realised. Would be cool if no one had noticed, including me.
I'll keep stum about that.
What's that? 20 damage.
that's
no.
crazy.
Oh, wild.
3.
No!
3.
Sorry, I mean,
Admirable.
rather.
We need those trick attacks. The sniper rifle was a good thought in case we were being, as I thought,
That's what I
attacked
thought.
by stealthy combatants and sneaking around, right?
So you
We didn't plan for snakes.
You drop this rifle to the ground. You immediately bring out.
No,
your
I put it in my mouth.
Oh, you put it back until you just go. Gulp, gulp.
It's screaming through it, so his mouth's already open because he's just seen Zahhak be eaten. So it's like a ah! And while it's open, swapping.
You really are a gross rat.
Correct.
And you shoot again, and this is weird scales that you've never quite seen before. It seems like it pings off it, but it does do some damage. It's again shuddering. It's looking around at where these firing bits are coming from. Speaking of which, Clink, it is your turn.
From where I am in the facility, can I still see it if it's moved off?
It moved off. From where you can see in the hole there, it moved off to your right.
I'm going to run to the front door.
Yep.
Or move to the front door. If I can get to the front door and still fire,
I'm happy to say that's fine.
So I see it swallow Zahhak. There's a bit of a psychic screaming added to yours. There's just a lot of screaming. I rush forward, Dex and I rush forward, and I fire with my rifle.
Your Shiranai rifle?
No, just my azimuth,
laser pistol.
Azimuth
laser
rifle. So I've got a +4. That is a 13 to hit EAC.
That is not going to do it.
Dex follows me.
Great.
It's my turn. Because he can either move or shoot. Yeah.
Okay, just trying to hedge my bets about what's going to be more damaging, but I think just with the accuracy, I think I'm better off just using another magic missile.
Spend those spell slots, baby.
Yeah, I've also got extra spell shots because of spell shots.
Spell shots.
Spell
Take a
slots
shot
because
at
of my
this point.
batteries and stuff. Don't want to risk it on a pistol. Yeah, I'll just fire another magic missile, but I would like to do it as my full action.
And you can't unless you have to move out to the door, same as me. To get inside.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, because it's moved. Yes,
It's
of
moved
course.
out,
Sorry,
yeah.
I wasn't looking at the map.
So both Arda and Clink come rushing to the door of the facility, having seen it swallow Zahhak. You catch up to Clink as he lets off his laser rifle, and as you pull up next to him,
Maybe we just share a look of distress and know that time is ticking for our friend Zahhak. So that's another 2d4s. 5 for the first shot,
Yeah, great.
3 for the second shot.
that's good damage.
Nice.
That's good damage.
Thank you, dice.
So this is your magic missile as you again just draw on your skills of the Technomancer.
Yeah. Again, it's pulsing light emanating through her body that just exits as she fires it out of her hands, kind of using both hands. 1 zap, 2 zap, and then just hoping it hits its mark.
Bam! Bam! You rock the back of this gigantic snake-like creature, and its colors again are undulating in different vibrant reds and greens before settling back on its light blue hue. Yes, Ellen?
Sorry, I know this is after my attack, but can I still make another mysticism roll?
You've
or-
already made
Yeah.
a mysticism, so unfortunately.
All good.
Now,
I don't like this thing. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it.
journey into the belly of the beast, literally, as
Rude.
Zahhak, unconscious, has been swallowed in. Now, Zahhak, you've had some time to think. Is there anything that you can do currently at this moment?
So the first thing that happens is I've taken damage while being on 0. So I take a point of resolve.
Yeah.
That just happens.
Yes.
I can't, I don't lose another one. You only take 1 point of resolve from outside, enemies and stuff like that.
That's right.
So that's already been kind of accounted for. I'm unconscious, you say?
Yeah, because you're down to 0.
Yes.
To shreds, you
To
said.
shreds, you say.
It'd be funny if it
I'm
were so.
inside the stomach.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm hoping you're still in the esophagus.
The first time each round you take hit point damage, you lose 1
With his
resolve
4
point.
arms just up against if he wasn't unconscious.
At any point after that in the round, if a single source deals HP damage greater than half your maximum HP but less than your maximum HP, you lose 1 additional resolve point. If you would lose resolve points but have no RP remaining,
then
you
I die.
instantly.
Yeah. So I didn't take... How much damage did you deal me after the first...
It was the last thing I remember giving you was
22
9.
and
Okay,
then
that's
9.
that's not half of 22. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
All right. So I've only taken 1. I'm unconscious.
Yeah, we're into resolve point territory now, which
Yes.
is a new Starfinder mechanic that heretofore we haven't had to use.
Will I take damage if I'm inside the stomach?
Not in your turn. On its turn, I will say yes.
Okay, well,
there are mechanics to take damage.
There is absolutely no point in me spending a resolve point to wake up because I would just take damage and then drop down again.
Yeah,
So-
you'd have to stabilize first, and then you
because
would
I'm
immediately
unconscious.
start dying.
Because I'm unconscious.
Yeah.
So because I'm unconscious, I don't get to stabilize myself using burn through a resolve point and then do an action.
Yeah.
So I am going. I believe that's how that works.
Quarter to stabilize, and
Yes.
if you're stable, you can spend another point to get 1 HP
Yeah,
back.
that's
to
right.
stay
Brings
in
you
the
back
fight.
to compo.
That's right.
Yeah.
But you would stabilize with a quarter of your resolve points.
That's right.
And then take damage from stomach acid.
Yeah, that's right.
And then immediately fall unconscious.
Correct.
Yeah.
Immediately go unstable again and start dying.
Correct.
It's
it is
bad news.
So it is. There is actually no point in me doing anything.
No.
It is best that I do nothing to save my resolve.
Yes, because you're going to need to spend 1 per turn.
Per turn.
We've got 4 points to get you out of it. 4 turns to get you out.
I've taken 1 this turn
Yeah.
from its attack, so
Yeah.
that counts as 1.
Yeah.
I don't take another one at the end of my turn because
Yeah.
of that. So I believe that's how it works.
So yeah,
We've got 3 turns to get him
So
out
you've
of there.
got 4 turns to get me out.
Yeah.
Because I don't take 1 this turn. I'm
take
the,
any
I'm the
more
end of
this
the.
turn.
I'm the
Oh,
end
I
of the
see.
initiative
Okay,
roll.
yep.
It is going to do damage at the start of its turn.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
how
It's at
gonna
the
work,
start,
yeah.
so we really only have 3.
3 rounds. Yeah. Okay.
Sure. Here we go.
This Shirin that is looking at you.
You're not them.
What are you
Not
doing?
anything. We're busy.
Why are you here?
We were trying to follow up on Seafell's research.
And now,
that's about
motion to everything.
that is about as much as you'll get out of one turn. She just keeps muttering, "You're not them. You're not them." With a bunch of confusion as this creature starts shuffling towards her, and she is going to again, in a panic, reach out with her appendage and just try and focus on the brain of this creature.
This chick's cool.
And-
I hope she lives.
Serpent,
Jesus.
Hope we get to talk to her.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah.
Serpent fails that, which is great news for you guys.
I imagine it
great
doesn't have a
news.
great will save as being a giant swarmy creature.
Would
thing.
you believe it doesn't?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Generally, large mindless creatures are good targets for will-based abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is going to be another 15 points of psychic damage to this thing.
What the heck?
Damn! This bitch tough.
Do we have any spare rooms
This is
on the
a-
no wrong answers?
This is a 2d10, which is good.
Maybe
But
Very
a,
good.
a
it's
lady
mind-
friend for Clink.
It's Mind Thrust, which is a spell which has a save by the creature to negate to half. It failed because it rolled a 4 because its will saves suck.
It's
And
mindless.
That's it. But this unknown person is burning through spell slots to help you.
For sure. Thanks.
Well, she needs some batteries.
We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Oh, just throws a battery.
And once
Clinks him in the head.
she does that,
Continues backing away.
she tries to create as much distance as she possibly can from this creature that is shuffling towards her. Maybe trying to draw it away from you. It's hard to tell, or whether it's just in self-preservation, but just mind thrust this thing again, just shudders, and it's starting to snort and sniff, and its eyes keep fixating from different person to different person. It is now its turn. New round. Let's resolve first inside the belly, as you're going to take some acid damage, Zahhak.
Cool.
Don't suppose anyone's got any Pepto-Bismol or...
So that is 7 points of acid damage.
I take a point of resolve.
As you plonk into this weird foreign digestive system, the juices and the acids start to bubble and boil into your body as it starts the process of trying to convert you into fuel and energy. And now this thing is going to take its turn. It is going to rush over. Yeah, it wants this person.
This thing is psychically torturing him
Yeah,
to
it's
death.
it's getting a lot. So it's going to move all the way over. Actually, it doesn't need to move.
Reach.
Oh, no.
It's reach.
Oh, no.
And it is going to fire away.
Just needs to rear up and
Yeah.
whip
I guess.
out
Like
It is going
like
to
a
hit.
kind of cobra.
Yeah, can strike.
Yeah, even though it's taking up that much space, it is still
It's like
partially coiled.
Yeah, that's its size, coiled up.
And it's going to do 14 points of slashing damage. And
Shirens are hearty people.
while I do... No.
Okay.
While
You
I...
ever seen a bug, Ellen?
Not especially.
I tried to squish a cockroach the other day, and boy
I was
did
going
I!
to say, besides cockroaches.
Boy did I have to try.
That is not a comparison we enjoy.
You see another one of its tentacles. This one is kind of stained slick with some of the blood of your potentially fallen comrade. It reaches out and slices across the chest of this mystery Sheeran, and you hear her psychically in your mind, "Ah!" But it's still within her stamina points. Barely.
Hold on, friend.
Pinch. There's a lot going on.
There's so much happening.
However, it is now operative time, is it not?
It is operative time. I think it's operative time. Pinch is going to yell down from the roof,
Over here, big guy!
Yeah.
and trick attack.
Please save us, Pinch.
DPS.
So that is a 9 plus 15.
Well, that's
With
that's your
operative
fucking
points.
operative
Yeah.
stealth check.
Yes.
Stealth
yes,
check,
Yes,
yeah.
That's my stealth
absolutely.
check.
What's
Absolutely, that
what's
hits.
it's versus like rating, isn't it though?
20 plus CR.
20 plus CR. What was your full total actually then?
My total would be 24. Oh, no, my mistake. It's 28.
Yes.
Great. I
Very,
always forget.
very-
I always forget about my plus 4.
Otherwise that wasn't going to hit.
Okay, great.
It has a
that.
creature rating of over 5.
No, it has of 5. 24 doesn't hit because it's 20 plus a CR rating.
Holy shit! No wonder I'm dead.
Well, there's
will-
four
I
or
will-
5 of us. It's only one target. I'd say and we're all level 3s. I would say a CR5. A single CR5 monster is
Also, in our
a dangerous encounter, as you've seen, but doable.
in our trial, you steamrolled a CR5 creature.
We did, yeah.
You
You got
a-
extremely unlucky in your first turn. Extremely
Yeah,
unlucky.
you absolutely bulldozed through the Garakakal, which is a notoriously difficult encounter for level 3 party.
It's the dice, man. You got grappled and then you got crit.
And then multi-attack.
So yes, with my base of 19 plus 9,
Yeah.
that's 28.
Good. So you get your bonus die, right?
With your also your added
Well, I have to hit
bonus.
first.
Yeah.
Your added bonus of you killed my friend, maybe, so I'm angry.
Also that. I think that counts for something.
Yeah.
I imagine you're screaming and all these guns are just firing out of your mouth.
Bullets.
The sniper is
Rapid
still
fire.
going off in my mouth. Thankfully, it only holds 1 round, so it's now empty. But otherwise, the screaming sets off my sniper rifle.
Oh my god.
Go for it.
That's 11
In total. As in against
to hit against the EAC.
ESC? No.
It is flat-footed, so that becomes -2 on it. But
Yes, it is at a -2 with my stealth, but
That's
No.
okay. That's okay.
Does it not? Do you not get any damage at all on this thing, or do you just not get the bonus?
So
trick
it
attack?
lets you do. So if you pass your stealth, right, you get the flat-footed. So you get the bonus to your attack roll, and you get the move, right? But you still need to roll to hit.
my trick attack is an extra D8 and it becomes flat-footed.
it becomes flat-footed if you hit it.
The stealth roll was to get my trick attack in, but then I missed the actual
Then you missed the
Attack.
attack.
Okay, so
There you go.
it's not flat-footed. Yeah, when trick attack worked, it's dope.
Yeah.
And when it doesn't, I just scream from the rooftops and fire like a maniac.
Clink.
I'm gonna keep firing like a maniac.
Looks like we all are.
I could do something like harrying fire or something, but
Is there anything that would help my chances at my next trick attack?
well, if I do harrying fire, I can give whoever attacks next advantage, but that would be Arda, not you. May not be as good as firing at it because I don't think the ACs are that different. Because harrying fire is versus a 15.
Yeah, and then you would also
And then its
just do
AC
no
is
damage,
about
so-
15 anyway, so I feel like just doing the damage is better. So I make it to the door. Yeah, a full attack.
Full attack. Awesome.
So Arda and I have rushed to the door. We're just firing and firing. My first shot missed. She's like unleashing spells next to me. I see this fellow Sheeran attacking it psychically, and then it lunges at her. And I, still in distress, same as everyone else in our party, just start pulling the trigger over and over again. So these are +0s because it's -4 for full attacks, but I get 2, 4, 6. Miss. Dex fires at a +6. Yeah, that's 19 to hit for him.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Against?
KAC.
No.
So the three of us, we fire 3 shots amongst us, Dex and I. Clinks are wild. This thing is undulating, hissing, and striking towards our newfound ally, and it's bits of it are phasing in and out, and he just can't land shots. And then Dex fires. His shot is true, but it pings off a scale. It's not doing anything.
Just stop! Just die! Let our friend go!
You hear this, Arda, right beside you as both of you are leaning out the front door, watching this creature sliding ever closer to the mystery Sheeran, and just shots are going wild, things are pinging off, nothing seems to be particularly... It looks hurt, but it's not stopping it.
That's fine. It's not. I could try and do a harrying fire to help you, Karma, but with the situation as is, I'd much rather lean on my old faithful, where I know I'm going to do damage to it.
Yeah. How many magic missiles you got left?
Well, I have 2 spell slots, but then I also have an extra 2 because
From batteries.
Yeah. Well, I have another skill. I have my spell cache, and then I also have transfer charge, so I can transfer batteries into me essentially to do more spells. So don't worry about that.
We got spell slots aplenty.
I got some spell slots to spare. But yeah, let's just go for another magic missile. Hearing Clink next to me, knowing feeling the panic set in myself.
You can full attack this turn.
Oh, yes, because I got closer.
Yeah, because
Great.
we're just standing in the doorway.
Yes.
This time you get 3 missiles.
Beautiful.
So
Okay,
you're
finally.
just like accelerating.
Yes. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
There's
Yeah.
also just a lot of emotional shit happening to Arda right now.
Yeah.
You're still trying to potentially compute what just went down in the goddamn
That's true.
research
You didn't get to
station.
process that
No,
at all.
okay. 2 for the first one, 4 for the next one, 4 for the next one.
10 points.
Yep. Pew, pew, pew.
You're the one doing guaranteed damage to it. You continue to steadily chip at it.
It's little bits, but
I love Magic Missile. Such a good spell,
very fun.
man.
Under better circumstances.
You and this Sheeran holding it together, and me and Clink
Can
just
I?
screaming.
Yeah. Can I shout to the Sheeran?
Absolutely.
What is it?
She internally in herself, she knows she has 1 spell slot left, and she just calls out, "It's a glass serpent!" And she fires again as you hear that in your brain. Glass serpent is the word that you hear as I go for one final grouping of D10s.
D10s.
What are we, cyberpunk?
If I'd hit with my sniper rifle, I would have been on a D10.
Yeah,
but
that's nice.
alas.
Alas, alack.
Another 10 points of damage.
Psychic damage.
She's just basically got this tenable link to this creature and has not let go. Her arm has been up the entire time and is trying to squeeze into the essence of this creature's brain and is just trying to crush it from within while still trying to create physical distance from it. As you just hear her in your brain, in all your minds, glass serpent is what you hear.
Is it slowing down?
It's definitely slowing down.
Looks almost dead.
It
Wouldn't
is.
you say?
It's got all these wounds from force bolts hitting it. I've hit it with a laser rifle. We hit it with sonic
Yeah,
shots.
it's gotta be
It's probably got steam coming out of its
Well,
ears.
yeah, I've been charring it with just electricity.
Yeah.
It is not out of the realm of possibility that this round things end.
Yeah, it's dying. It's dying. Kill it, kill it, kill it!
But
You know who's also dying?
Yes, I know.
Speaking of,
No.
as the acid pulls around you, more and more Zahhak unconscious. And I have to wonder, as you take another 7 points of damage.
That's fine. I take a point of resolve.
Yep. Okay. As you're taking a point of resolve, in Zahhak's unconscious, delirious, pain state, what might Zahhak be thinking or imagining, or what is going through internally in this moment?
Do you see the light?
This is a good way to die.
Is it?
This is appropriate.
It's what he would have wanted.
He always said he wanted to be eaten by a giant snake thing.
It was the first thing he remarked upon. I did think
when
that
we
strange.
first met.
Rather specific.
Okay. You're also meant to re-roll stealth at the start of each turn to stay hidden. So, first of all, let's figure out whether he can see you.
Oh, cool.
Against your stealth, I believe.
You need me to
Perception against
re-roll
stealth?
it?
Yes, please.
Yes. 19.
21. It knows you're there. It now has enough information.
I also yelled at it the last
You were
round. So.
screaming and firing madly into the air.
Yeah.
It knows you're there, but it can't reach you
Hell yeah.
because trajectory up. Well, we'll see. I'll work it out in a moment.
It could probably slither up the side of the
I'm
building.
sure it could if
when
it really wanted to.
Yeah. However, we're going to start, and I'm going to utilize the full strength of this thing. As first, it goes for the Mystery Sheeran.
I think our helper might be
R.I.P. Mystery Sheeran.
Also down.
To start using the appropriate die.
Big
Big
chonk
die,
boy.
big chonky.
Yeah. Big old.
Can't wait for the reverb to be picked up by those mics.
Goodness
I think
gracious.
that would be appropriate.
Let me just see what...
We gotta start rolling dice in an echoey room. Just for
Oh.
the Foley.
We should do dice foley.
Yeah, we should.
This
That
is
was a
going to
nice
hit.
one.
Well, it's still 12 points of damage.
You rolled low, didn't you?
I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
This Sheeran is ripped though.
I was wrong.
it's-
Sheeran actually had +2 Constitution. I guess
'cause they're skeletons on
they've
the
got
outside.
Exoskeletons.
That's a
Yeah.
fair point.
Yeah.
I'd be ripped too if my skeleton was on the outside.
And
ants.
ants, lift 12 times their
That's
body
a
weight,
good point.
whatever.
I know ants.
Yeah.
I've seen ants.
You heard of ants? With a
This
Z?
thing lashes out with its primary tentacle, and it just completely shatters her chest with a massive scrape. Like as it plunges
those are
deep
her
within
bones.
her chest and scrapes across. I've still got to somehow make it sound like slashing damage. So it's like, yeah, plunges in and drags across. And you can see this like tooth almost feels like it embeds it in her. She is on 1 hit point. This thing
Stay strong.
blasted through her stamina and almost completely. That 1 that I rolled saved her. Absolutely.
Yep.
It is now going to use, and this is where you know I've been very kind, all of its multi-attacks.
Yeah.
Yay!
It is going to go 1 to Arda and then 1 to Clink.
Crit rating.
So
Well,
it reels
5 is
around
nothing
and
to,
then...
creature rating 5 is nothing to fucking
And it's
sniff
got
at.
it's got several tentacles. So 1 goes
Yeah.
out and 2 are going to lash out to the side, and then I'll figure out whether it's able to use its 3rd.
Imagine being a giant snake and then having extra tentacles.
You don't need all those.
You don't need all those wiggly woggly things. You are a wibbly wobbly thing.
It's going to hit Arda,
Okay.
and I'm just going to also roll the others while I'm at it.
Yeah.
So is it technically a snake if it's got that many appendages? That's kind of the
It's called a snake glass
anti-snake.
It hits Clink.
You know how he's
You
not asking
You
for
don't
your
even
armor
ask
class.
for our AC. It's like it hits you.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
great.
rude.
Thanks.
Yeah, Chris, help me out here.
Yo, what's up?
How far away do you think he is from Pinch? If we're saying it's a 2-story...
It still wouldn't matter. That's about 5, 10, 15 feet.
15 feet.
Yep.
Great. However, you have said that you're propping over, so I'm going to say that's partial cover. So
love
that is going to
partial
be
covers.
a partial cover. I'm pretty sure is just a +2.
Yeah,
pretty
yeah, I
sure.
think so.
Yeah.
Yep. So you got
Sounds
a +2 to your AC for the following.
Great.
It's not going to matter. I rolled 17 on the die for a total of too much.
Wait, for my AC?
For your KAC.
KAC.
Yeah. What is your KAC?
No, that's why I was asking because it's 17. It's fine.
Oh yeah.
It was 17 before bonuses. He rolled.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
That's
yes,
why I
yes.
said, is it just AC? Because my AC is higher. But yeah, no.
All right. Let's get the following damage out the way. Has anyone else been hit at the moment?
Not this combat, no.
No.
This is my first time being hit this whole campaign.
Oh, good. You joined the
Woohoo!
club. Okay.
Woohoo!
Arda first. 12 points.
Okay.
And then Clink. 12 points.
Can someone quickly run through damage again for me?
You've got your stamina points first.
Yep.
So everything depletes from your SP first.
Okay.
Once you've gone through that, go into your HP.
Cool.
Pinch. 13.
Ah, I've been hit.
I rolled a 1, a 1, and a 2.
Yay!
Someone's
What are you rolling on?
listening.
D6s there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll let you know. D6 plus 11.
Okay.
It's big.
Well,
It does a lot of guaranteed damage when
Yes.
it hits. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait a
Is this
minute.
because we were taunting octopuses before?
Oh yeah,
So,
no,
yeah.
you're all fine. And I will say
Ish.
this: it didn't grapple any of you.
Okay.
Woohoo!
I have a plan for the next grab.
So-
We all got... It
As it like honestly, it's starting to feel threatened. It's starting
Surrounded.
to feel
Starting
threatened
to.
and surrounded, and it feels like things are coming from every area, and just you see its tentacles wavering. One shoots forward, eviscerates the mystery Sheeran as it whips its head to the left. 2 fly out, 1 flies out of the top, and in succession, it just rakes across your shoulders, your knees, your face, and you feel a little bit of what Zahhak felt.
It reminds me of Playground where they have the rotating arm that kind of goes around, and like if you got, it's like whipping around, hitting all three of us in
He does a full
one
spin.
swoop.
Lash, lash, lash. Yeah.
You have been listening to Among the Dust, which is a Roll to Cast production. The best way to find us is on Twitter, Discord, and our Patreon. All our podcasts are on Acast, Spotify, YouTube, and all good podcatchers. You can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/roll-to-cast. Starfinder and all associated properties are trademark of Paizo Incorporated, authorized through Paizo's community use policy.